Hello everyone, and welcome back to another installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. As we left off, I was just getting to know Alistair a little better. Oh, there's a little bit of lag there, isn't there? No, looks good. But let's spend some time getting to know Liliana. What do you know of this place?
Lothering? I think it started as a settlement by the river, and then grew when it became the place where two roads met. There are always people in Lothering, but many are just passing through.
Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
One thing you'll learn very quickly about Liliana is that she likes to talk. A lot. This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
Someone's sending me text messages. You dreamed of the blight?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chanter's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me?
In my dream I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
She approves, +2. So she had a vision, and decided to join us.
Yes?
So she says. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What was life like in the Chantry Cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the city, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
You're missing gloves, I just realized. Condescending? How so? And also, pardon if I clear my throat a few times.
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world,
Like that.
they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
I prefer your ideas to the ideas of the Chantry.
Thank you. Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
You know what, I agree. And with +4 approval, that's a pretty good place to stop with that conversation.
The Chanters are still operating their board. Now that's dedication.
Is that so?
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my half is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Greetings? Smile back.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's Chanter Devons.
What's a Chanter?
One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and unto the Maker.
So basically, imagine if, well, either Catholics or Christians in general could not speak, or at least a sect of them anyway, could not speak in anything but in verses from the Bible. That's what a chanter is is assigned to do. Anyway, it's like a vow of silence then? He can't talk normally?
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
Achata says what?
What?
Oh, you got him to speak. Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh!
Oh, he cheated.
Have anything of interest on the board?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
And that is...
Defend the palace! Your king is dead! There is no hope!
That's kind of disturbing. Bandits everywhere. Basically, go kill the bandits. Other bandits.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep! They will feast upon our hearts! There is nowhere to run! This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts! Please, you're scaring the children! Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands! There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Lord descend on my people! I will not be silenced! Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
You poor man. What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the darkspawn!
It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Okay, the way he smiles while saying that is more than slightly creepy. And he says that regardless of what color your hair is, so yeah. I'm sorry for your loss.
Why am I here? I should not have come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
I really love the voice acting in this game. There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
This also is a weird glitch where he says like one thing after disappearing.
Will feast on your living hearts. They will take your children.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
It was always weird. Every time I talked with him and then I would go, every time it left the cutscene, there would always be him shouting one last thing despite no longer even being there. It was really quite bizarre. And since I forgot to actually check the time before I started recording, I'm going to cut the video off here, where I think it should still fit within the 10-11 minute mark for YouTube. And I'll see you when I return.